kind of stand out, especially to, I think it was Jupiter that rolled really well on his perception. So I'm just going to pull you guys over to another map one more time. Just real quick.
Oh, it was Jaeger. Okay, I thought it was Philo. What the heck?
You see these two?
Oh,
the
Who are they?
monochrome twins. I don't know who they are.
So yeah, you see two appear to be like
I love them.
somewhat younger twins. Hard to make out anything beyond that, but that's what you can see.
He dropped again.
So the reason I pointed them out is because I know these tokens are extremely small on this map, but they are kind of
They're here somewhere.
here.
Oh, over here. Oh, I see one.
Oh, there. Yeah, there's one. Oh gosh, it's so close to the crocodile.
Oh, and here's two. Okay. I spy works if I know that they're.
So yeah, that's kind of what you catch right off the bat.
Oh, there's the other one.
So for the sake of getting you all onto this map at the same time, where do you guys want to approach from?
I think we were leaning southeast, over by this door. Or not door, but thing.
We're kind of by the broken down church. In spite of the roof being complete on this map, it's actually like kind of damaged, and it looks like they've been doing repair work. Which is why there's a bunch of scaffolding and stuff. Yeah, you guys can put yourselves onto the map there. And then you guys can roll initiative. And we'll just kind of be doing some cinematic combat for a little bit.
Perfect.
If you guys get into like an actual combat situation or like start engaging people, we'll break it down. I'll do a shitty sketch of a map if you guys happen to go inside anywhere.
Legit.
Because I didn't want to model this entire fucking castle because that would have been
Too big.
crazy. So yeah, we'll see what happens, and I'll just run enemies kind of at the top of the round.
Yeah.
When we are down Philo, so he will catch up later. So kicking things off, Kohaku, what do you do?
I don't know.
Well, we rolled initiative, so you can move at the start of initiative.
Are there any good guys here?
So, ostensibly, all of these guys are people that we at least want to get in good favor with. We don't know which of them are actually good and bad. We just know we need favors from them. One of those favors being using their portal to send you to your brother.
Right. Let's see. Okay. How tall is the roof of that rampart that I'm looking at right now?
So this one, the church roof is probably like the edge of it. It's probably at least 20 to probably about 25 feet, and then this rampart here is about 15 feet.
Okay, I'm just gonna hop onto the roof, and I'm gonna shoot an arrow at the giant thing.
Okay. 22 does hit.
Dang, I should have done the Kensei shot on the second one.
Can you not choose that after you've hit?
I'm not sure. Maybe. If so, I can transfer some damage.
Check the wording.
On it, standby.
Two delightful turns.
Oh, it doesn't matter. When I use Kensei shot, it affects all the ranged attacks for the round.
All of them.
So, it's an extra D4 damage.
Nice.
11.
Cool. You have another action and movement if you want.
Where'd I get those from?
We're
We're doing
two,
like
yeah.
we're doing like cinematic timing, so we are kind of doing two turns worth of stuff per turn.
Oh, and by the way, I'm not paying attention. I was having audio issues, so like half the stuff you said before this moment, I did not hear.
Gotcha, totally.
Okay.
It means he has an ear infection.
Yeah. But yeah, we're basically just doing kind of like cinematic timing to figure out what we would do in this scenario, but not necessarily draw it out as a full combat, because that would be crazy.
Mostly just because this map is huge, and I don't want you guys spending like your first 4 turns just moving.
Right.
Holy moly, I'm an archer! Look at that!
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Kaku's actually putting damage on this thing.
Good stuff.
Fuck, who needs glasses? Look at that.
It's really hard to miss that.
If Stain runs over there and gets himself killed, we just let him die.
I'm running over there.
Yeah, good luck.
Bye.
All right. Nara.
It's also Stein.
So Stein, did Stein say he's about to run up over to it?
It's gonna be like, I'm going to distract it.
Oh no.
As long as it is just a distraction, yes.
Don't
I'm
get
gonna
close.
go up there and punch it.
Yeah, don't get close to it though.
If I can get into the small of its back, it can't touch me.
Until it flops over on its back and crushes you to death.
I will run on it like a log.
It's too risky. I really think that like we can't really kill this thing, but we could at least drive it off. Try and aim for anything that's soft, not for its like scales or anything. Maybe the eyes or
What is it?
I have no idea. I've never seen anything like it. That's
Big
no-
monster. Got it.
How much movement to go up to here?
Up to there, climbing the ladder is... The ladders go up like 7.5 feet each. So it's like 15 feet, and then should be 30 feet if you don't have a climb speed. And then just regular horizontal movement, whatever that ends up being.
You know what? Hold on. Screw this.
Hey. Ooh.
Keep your distance, don't be heroes. And then he flies off. He's gonna dash about how tall are these walls?
This one is 15, and then these each level is about 15 feet. Actually, I totally lied. This one should be 30. And then these are all 15s.
Okay. In that case, I will dash. Fly. Here. He's gonna fly up about 50 feet straight up, and then
Nice.
trying to do movement calculations. Sorry.
No big.
You're good.
Okay, and then I'll fly. Yeah. 60 over this way. Holy crap. Alright. I was gonna try and you know what? I'll just dash an extra 60 feet this way. That's not.
Alrighty. That'll bring us to Jupiter.
Okay. Climb speed. Let's go. 10, 25, 30. It's back to dash. 40, 50, 60. Cunning action dash. Do I see anyone hurt here? It looks like things are probably fine here.
Seems not too bad here. I will explain what all the witch hunters and stuff are doing at the top of the round.
Understood. So I'm basically just going to start running through this place, surveying for people who are hurt.
Okay.
So cunning action puts me to another 60. 10. Are these rocks climbable? How climbable do they look like? I know it's a castle wall, which are usually designed to not be climbable.
Right. It's fairly smooth.
We'll take the
I
long
think
way.
with your climb speed, you could maybe, like, really kind of,
Right.
if you wedge yourself right in here, you might be able to kind of scoot your way up, but it would be tough. You'd need to make a check for it, even with the climb speed.
Right. And that would almost certainly be athletics.
Yeah.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Oops, 60. Main action dash for another 120. Or sorry, another 60. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I'm just getting my way up here. That is one turn. Turn number 2.
Damn, dude.
I'm a kitty cat. Do I see... so in addition to people that are hurt, I'm also looking for anyone that looks like they're in charge. People barking out orders. How do I get up? Up is that way. 10, 20, 30. Cunning action. 40, 50, 60. Main action. 70, 80, 90. Gets me here. That is me.
Perfect. Stein,
Oh boy.
the wild card.
Please don't die. Please be safe.
No one's safe, Jupiter.
Sure. Good luck.
Let's see. I've calculated a few things, and he's like, my little piddly arrows aren't going to do much. Kohaku's very useful here. I have to zoom in on the map. Everyone moved so far, so I can't buff anyone. That was the only thing keeping me alive. So now I have to. Does Alistair have any ranged attacks? I can't recall.
There's a couple.
Oh, there's a ballista over there. I think that might help. Stein's going to use a bonus action to step. Oh, there's yeah, Sheesh is here. What am I talking about? He's going to use a bonus action to step off the wind and use one of his wings unfurled. So from under his cape, the shattered glass dragon wings appear, and he flies up, kind of bridging the gap between himself, Kohaku, and Sheesh. And he uses an action to bless, giving them each a d4 to hit.
That's hitting Kohaku, Sheesh, and Alistair.
I believe so. Well, myself. Kohaku, myself, and Sheesh.
Okay.
So let's see. I have 60 feet of movement from that Step of the Wind. That puts me here. And I can go further up because I'm flying up to here. I can be standing on this edge. But then I have my regular movement. So I'm gonna go end up in this ballista. And I'm going to see like if I can do anything to help aim it and fire it at the big creature with my next turn, which I'm doing now.
Sounds good.
So how do ballistas work? I can either help put a bolt in it for them, or I can help aim it, or I can shoot it.
Okay, so you're going to try and help them with this thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll take care of that at the top of the round.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to just, for the sake of this, I'm going to do, like, all the NPCs talk round at the top of the round. We'll just kind of figure out where everybody is, what you guys are prioritizing.
Yeah.
But
I'd like to shoot it if
Because you're-
possible because I have a d4 for it.
yeah, because you're using your action for this on the top of the round. If you guys can aim it and get a shot in, then that'll be your action.
Yeah.
Cool. Alistair.
I think I'm just doing a bunch of running. So with the back dash and main action dash, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And then that's one turn, but I'm still not in range to do anything, so I will dash again for another 60. Oh, wait, no, Tabaxi Dash would get me into another 60? Is that right? If you main action dash and Tabaxi Dash, it stacks?
Yeah, it doubles, and then you can move a second time. And your speed is still doubled.
Yeah, if you main action dash and tabaxi dash, it's effectively 120 or 180 if you have a bonus
Okay,
action
so
dash.
I can get there with one turn. I'm trying to get to here, so I will jump down.
How are you getting up there?
I walked up this, then walked along the wall.
Oh, this goes up.
Yeah, there's an up there.
Oh, there's a big up there. Okay,
Yeah.
I can't do that then.
Yeah, I
You
flew
could-
up here.
If you want to do a athletics check, you could try to like climb along this like support pillar, or you could do what Juke did and take the stairs.
I'll probably do it. Juke did. Alistair's little noodle arms aren't going to do that very well.
You got power armor. You'll be fine.
Okay then.
Another like potential option, because you're at Tabaxi, you've got a climb speed. You could potentially kind of like climb up onto this roof, swing yourself over, and then try and make a leap
From here to here. Okay, I could do that.
like that.
What's the worst that could happen? I fall on my face?
You're a cat. You'll be fine.
Yep, I'll make that. What do I have to roll for that? Is that athletics to make that jump?
Yeah, it's not a super long jump. You have a decent amount of height, but we'll see. Yeah, you're fine. Shingles are a little bit slick, but from like the rain the other day. But you're able to make it, land safely, get your claws in. You're good.
Okay, and that's one turn then, and then I should be able to do another 60 to get this way. 9, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Cool.
Perfect. Then we're going to Sheesh. Sheesh, to kind of catch you up and explain what we're doing. We're doing pseudo initiative, but because this is a huge map and nobody wants to run for 6 turns and spend 3 hours doing so, you guys
That's right.
essentially can each take the equivalent of about 2 turns worth of actions and movement. We're doing this kind of cinematically, so it can be a little bit loosey-goosey with how much time is passing. But essentially, after you guys all take your turns, I'll run all the enemies, do some scenes, tell you what the NPCs are doing, and then we'll jump back to the top of the initiative. Nara has informed you, and all of you, just with your passive assessment, are able to tell that killing this thing, well, not impossible. This is D&D. It has hit points. It is a living creature. It bleeds. Kohaku shot it. It's bleeding. It's killing this thing is probably not super viable, but Nara has said that you might be able to target its eyes or some of its squishier bits.
Mm-hmm.
Other things that you've noticed, there are two people that seem to be fighting the witch hunters over here and over here, which Jupe had kind of spotted as you guys were approaching. There's the tallest tower has this big, second tallest tower has this big broken glass kind of dome that is shooting off magic and electricity. And yeah, other than that, you guys can do what you want.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you guys, I think your kind of like stance on the witch hunters was still kind of in question. So if you guys are trying to get them to ally with you, this might be an opportunity to help and ingratiate yourself, or take advantage of the chaos and betray them immediately. It's kind of up to you
Find a
guys.
mirror.
We're flying by the seat of our pants, so do what you want.
Okay, yeah, I mean, these first two turns are just gonna be dashing and running, so. Why did they fucking change the UI? Everything's different, I don't like it.
I also hate change.
I don't hate change, but some people think I do.
Everyone hates change.
Old man yells at cloud.
There is not a person on earth who doesn't hate change.
I like it if it's for the better. Like if I suddenly got 10 million euros in my bank account, that's a change.
True.
Why does it need to pop up a fucking window every time that I measure?
Yeah, that
Oh,
part
drives me
sucks.
crazy, yeah.
That's just bad change.
It's because now you can do fancy measurements.
Ooh.
Like cones, which is super helpful. But it is a little intrusive.
I should could at least minimize. You know? You click it.
I don't know where to go from here. Where are stairs or something?
Stairs are to your north.
Is Nico big enough to carry me?
Yeah. It's carried us before.
I'm gonna go get on Nico's back and tell him to fly up the wall so I don't have to deal this in me.
Okay.
Oh yeah, does Nico get 2 turns as well?
I think Nico could carry you if he's on his feet, but I think he could fly with well
That's-
mounted.
with
I
us
think.
before.
Yeah, he still can't really fly with people.
Yeah, he's flown us when we were in the lava place by grabbing. It's more of like a snatch, like a bird.
Yeah, he can pick you up and fly you up the wall.
You just can't ride on his back; gets in the way of his little wings.
That's right.
You got a
Cool.
T-pose for him, and he'll grab you.
Alrighty. Anything else? Any buffs or spells?
Not really. That was movement and main action to run or to dash both times. But nothing's really in like range to even like Hunter's Mark, so.
At the top of the round, we're gonna see what all happens. First and foremost, the crocodile. It begins to climb across up onto the bridge and up
Oh no!
the walls, kind of clambering up. As it does, you guys can all feel, even at this distance, the ground kind of shake, and you can hear the creaking and groaning of the wood supports as they snap under its weight. Rocks get pulled from the sides of the castle, and all of these people take a little bit of damage.
I thought you were gonna say they just immediately die.
They all die instantly just from this thing moving towards them.
That's what Godzilla would do. Just casually kill things by wading through them.
I mean, functionally, that's what this thing is doing.
Oh yeah, it's a D12. We're taking structural damage. That's not good.
They take a bunch of damage, and then it is gonna do. And the clock begins to tick.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay. That's good.
Oh,
Well-
that's good for us.
One's good, one's bad.
Oh, okay. Is the 20 bad?
Basically means that everybody in this area is saved.
Oh,
But one of those people is potentially hostile. Who knows?
okay.
While that's happening, as you guys all begin to rush up and approach, you do see. Let's start with Sheesh, Nico, and Kohaku. You guys see the one witch hunter who's like trying to turn this cannon on his own is sees all of your friends like run up and rush past him. And as you two lag behind, Kohaku fires a shot. He turns to you and says, "Who are you? What are you doing?" And he pulls out a sword and aims it kind of in your direction.
And that was
You're
the
under
witch hunter.
attack, and I'm helping.
Gotcha.
This guy is kind of like looks to all of you, to the two of you.
We're passers-by concerned about the giant reptilioid that's attacking your castle.
Sorry, there wasn't time for introductions, but we have a vested interest in making sure that you survive this dangerous attack.
Well, then help me with this cannon. He starts slowly pushing it again.
But I'm just a little guy. Do my best.
We're all just men, just innocent men.
Just normal men.
So that's what he says. These guys also have a very similar response to Jupe and Alistair and Nara. They look to you guys just like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
We're here to help. Who's in charge?
Peters, he's up. They kind of look around, trying to figure out where this person is. We haven't seen him yet.
Pete.
Oh,
Peters.
Peter's Pan.
Yep.
Yep, got it. Understood.
I wasn't even thinking about that. I was
He's
just
gonna
thinking-
What
was
did I
thinking-
say?
I was just
he's
thinking
gonna
Peter
swoop
because of
down.
penis.
out of the sky.
What are you thinking about penis?
This guy's gonna have a
Penis
real
man.
baby face.
He's Philo.
You can't call my shot like that. Milo.
Sorry.
It's okay. Then the two up here with you, Stein, they see you trying to give them a hand. And you can see that the ballista has been pretty heavily damaged. Like one of the wheels isn't moving, so they're having a real hard time turning it to aim. The problem with a lot of siege weapons is that they're kind of designed
It covers-
for shooting away from the castle, not
Yeah.
in towards it. So they're trying to like rearrange these to get a better shot, but they're struggling. You're able to, with your action, you're able to help them load a ballista bolt. Give me either an athletics check or if you can justify something else, just to help them try and aim this thing.
Yeah, I want to climb on the edge of the ballista and then kick off it with a flip using momentum instead of strength with acrobatic.
This is going to be athletics.
But you've seen how goats do it.
Yeah.
That acrobatics is so useless here. Here's my athletic. It's
Okay.
an 11.
It's fine. There's three of you. You're able to turn it with an 11. Also, all right, bless doesn't apply to skill checks. That's right.
No, it doesn't.
Um,
Just attack
you
rolls
can-
and saves.
But it's in a position that you could try and take a shot if you want.
Yeah.
So
That was my action though, so
Yeah.
it might be the next one.
well, it's cinematic timing. You were trying to shoot this thing, so you can shoot it now.
Let's shoot. What's the stats of a ballista? I believe they
So-
come with their own.
They do. Stein would have no reason to know how to shoot a ballista.
Just
So
pull
we're
a
just-
trigger.
So we're just going to use the.
I'm trained
this-
in martial weapons, if that helps.
That's true. This isn't really a martial weapon.
I'm also really fast at learning things.
So we're just going to use the standard rules. So it's a +6 to hit,
Wow.
plus your D4.
Yeah. Yeah, 25. Doing what Nara said. Let's aim for that ticking clock, boys. Will I know what a clock is? What's a clock?
So, are you? So here's the thing.
Mhm.
Do you want to actually aim for the clock?
That's what Nara said. Would you give advantage? Disadvantage, rather? Because that makes
So-
sense.
Essentially, the way that this works is you can call a shot on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Its AC is 10 higher than normal on any called
Right.
shot.
I don't know if this would hit on a called shot.
You think that this thing would be very hard to
Pinpoint.
do precisely enough for that. However,
I think
just
a regular
to
25
set some
would hit.
expectations,
Yeah.
the crocodile is resistant to all damage that is not dealt by siege weapons. It is too large for your mundane weapons.
Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
if you just want to do damage to this thing using the siege weapons, just to hit its regular AC is a lot easier. And this thing has thick hide, but it's a big target. It's probably worth just kind of targeting its AC with these things.
Mhm.
That being said, you do have bless. It's not impossible for you to hit a hard shot with these things. It would just be pretty tough.
Yeah, would I have to declare it before or after if I'm doing a
You would have had to
repulsion?
declare it before.
Yeah, in this
but just
case,
to
I
make
think
sure.
this would be because Stein did say aim for the clockwork thing. I think he would have tried to aim for the clockwork, and its AC would be 10 higher for this.
That's fair.
Once he sees
The-
that, I think he'll change his mind.
Yeah, the bolt goes flying towards this thing, and you almost get it, but unfortunately, it just like clips off of some of the teeth that kind of close in around it, and the bolt goes sinking off, kind of crashes down.
We nearly had it, friends. We'll try for its chest instead. Oh, its chest has teeth.
Sure does. It's
We'll
not,
go for its belly.
It's not a great thing.
I think he's going to assess what's an easier place to hit.
Anywhere on its body.
This, in
This
story.
thing is just big.
But
Where
yeah,
am I?
that's Ballista area.
Where are my sweet girls? Girl and boy.
Are they like the twins from Korra? The creepy twins.
Hopefully not.
The creepy water twins. Eska and Desna.
God, fucking terrible.
My little turtle duck.
Sweet Bolin, you deserve better.
He does.
Just fucked him that entire series. Okay. Let's see. What do they do?
My brother will sleep in the bathtub.
You guys watch as, first of all, I guess you don't, none of you guys see any of this. There. You guys hear the sounds of combat coming from the other side of the wall. And then there is a loud kind of explosion from up the top here. You see a burst of this like red electricity that shoots out and begins to rain like fire and sparks down around everybody.
Oh,
And I think you're on
Um,
a different layer. Is that up in this main central area?
Yeah.
We heard combat coming from inside the building over here.
oh.
No, you've heard well, you can hear kind of combat pretty much everywhere.
Sure.
But from the opposite side of the wall, to like all the way to the northern side.
Oh,
of
I
the-
see. All the way up here. I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. But then that is kind of all deafened by this like explosion from this big central tower.
Understood.
And then red lightning shoots out, and you see like motes of not motes, but like drops of what almost look like liquid lightning begin to drop and rain down on this upper platform.
Oh, fuck.
That's not good.
But that's where I want to go.
If we get you in there, you think you can fix that?
I can try. I mean, I have no idea what's in there.
Same.
I feel like I'm the best bet, though. Feel a stroke of genius coming on. I think I've got 4 of them.
as that is happening, out of this tower over here, far right one, a little babyface man comes out.
There he is.
The called shot. Which tower? Was there a ping?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Far right one. I'll pull you guys to the NPCs so you guys can see them. But he comes out flying out of the door, and he's gonna be here, but he is currently like flying up in the air, kind of like overseeing the battlefield, trying to assess what's happened, and where he is most needed. And I'll show you this sweet boy.
Is that the figure I saw on top of the spire?
It is not.
Different one.
The person you saw on top of the spire seemed to be one of these two ladies.
Oh yeah, they're
either
short.
the lady or the boy.
I couldn't tell from a distance.
Yeah. But
Look at him. Got freckles.
The
His
boy.
freckles.
this is the boy.
He got them JoJo eyes.
Does it like Bakugo?
There. Is he gonna yell at me? I'm gonna cry.
Whose angry twink is this?
Who lost this angry twink?
Whose sassy child is this?
Someone come get your man.
So, anyways, that's what's happened currently. To bring us to the top of the round, Kawaku, what would you like to do?
This guy asked me to help him with the spinning the cannon around, so I think I'm gonna do that.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Kick it.
So, Kohaku, you have, you're of noble birth. You have studied war and military tactics. There's a fucking wall here, man. Turning this cannon isn't gonna help.
Right.
Unless, like, he can, like, it's on a swivel. It can be aimed up a little bit, but you can only aim this cannon so high up, and you don't think that turning this cannon is really going to help unless this creature is, like, over top of it.
Could it aim at one of the hostiles
Which, like,
inside?
no. Like,
Could you imagine, like, that
Very
chick
well.
is causing trouble?
I don't know if we even know that there are hostiles inside, but its aiming capabilities end right here.
Oh, can we not see inside? I thought this was a wall and this was like an open area.
So this darker
No,
place,
it's-
that's all elevated. That's
oh,
like
this
a
is.
yeah.
Oh, this is on top of.
Yeah,
I thought this
that's-
was.
Let me...
Is this on top of this?
Seems like it.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, it genuinely, like, looks very similar to this.
Gotcha. So this is where I am in this little corner here.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
Or
is
like
the
here.
scaffolding area. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's all, like, tiered upwards.
Gotcha.
So like
I
that
thought
guy's
we were
cannon
facing
is down in this
Yeah.
area,
Down in
and that's
that
not going to
little-
help at all.
Guy,
Nope.
go somewhere else. Someone tell him to go somewhere else.
The monster decides to move from this side of the building to over
Yeah.
here for some reason.
This puts things into more perspective. Thank you. Fucking castle.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't do height very well on this map.
I can't believe you don't hand make 3D maps for all of these battles that we do every time.
They're really failing on me. I'm sorry.
Right. Like, I'm honestly just ashamed to be part of this.
I have looked at. There's a couple of like
Dude, same.
those. I can't remember what it was called, but there's a couple of like big 3D ones. But you have to get it for everybody, and like.
I
don't
think
know,
you were
pretty
onto
worth it.
something using the Minecraft map for ADT. That was sick.
That was fun.
Yeah, but that's not viable for.
No, of course not. You would have to
In
like get
general.
really fast with world edit, essentially.
Yeah.
And, figure out how to do hexagons in Minecraft.
Never, under no circumstance. I'll do one of the final bosses. I'll do a hex map just for you.
Oh, bless you. If you're going to do something just for me, we should do a gridless, because I'm gridless build.
I'll just make a weird hex-based enemy.
Perfect.
But yeah, Kohaku, that's your assessment of the situation. If you still want to help, like, turn this thing, there's potential. Like, if this thing comes and crawls up here, then yeah, you could definitely get a shot in. But it kind of requires that thing to crawl all the way over here.
Instead, I'm going to tell him to put his back into it.
Anything else?
Yeah, we're going to move.
All right. How high can you jump?
That's a silly question.
It's very important if you're going to get up there.
Beautiful question. This is the perfect question for you.
So I have 50 feet of movement. I kind of just assumed here, because it took me 20 feet to get to the wall, and I assumed that the wall was at least not 30 feet tall. If it's more than 30 feet tall, I can't make it. Without
Up to this tower, yes. Up to here, you could make it.
Okay, I'll be there.
Okay.
And then I shoot at the monster a bunch.
You're just shooting at the monster, not going for any weak spots.
I don't think I had the accuracy for weak spots, but maybe next turn.
Okay.
My best roll is an 18.
Rain a bunch of arrows at this thing. 18 does hit, so you at least get one shot in. See, one arrow sticks into the fleshy bits.
All right, and I understand I get 2 movements.
Yep.
So I'll end up there. You're not going to create a creature this big and expect your players not to get on top of it.
Oh,
I'm
that's
working
so
with it.
true. So true.
All right, that brings us to Nara.
There's about like 50 feet in the air right now. How tall is like the very top of this tower?
That tower from the this ground level is probably 40 feet. And then the roof, the lower end of the roof is about 40 feet up, and then it cones up probably another 20 feet or so.
Okay. In that case, are we still doing 2 actions?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nara will dash. He's at the very top. I think got the got the huge croc is the main focus, obviously, but he's gonna try and look around real quick to see if there's anything that stands out of what's going on, anything suspicious or anything, while the croc is attacking the castle.
Sure. As you get up here, and you can kind of look into this lower level here, or it's not lower level, but lower than you now, this area, you can see that there's this weird almost like a field of like glitter and sparks that have kind of like surrounded this tower and are kind of like hovering around the top dome now. And everything in that area has that almost like looking through fire, like that heat distortion effect to it.
Huh. Good.
You can also this tower kind of blocks a lot of your view, but you can see this boy over here, and you watch as they fire a spray of what appear to be like glass shards out kind of like almost towards you, but not in your direction.
It's a glass mage.
Dash's weakness.
Yeah. Okay. After taking everything in, he is going to try and fish out his monstrosity slayer bow, or arrow rather.
Mm-hmm.
Knock it and try and shoot it at this thing's one of his eyes.
Do I, real quick before you roll anything, do I see him about to do that?
Yeah, he's like, you saw him fly up to the top of the roof and arrows drawn.
If I can I call out, hold for a second?
No, just like turns his head.
The fuck you say to me?
Yeah.
You, for what?
No, he just.
Okay, go ahead.
You shitty twink?
No. He puts down his bow.
For the record, he doesn't necessarily say put your bow down. He just says, like, hold it for a second.
This way.
Hey, don't shoot the
help.
giant crocodile dragon. Maybe we can reason with it.
I think it's pretty clear that's not what Jupiter said. To
Just try to talk to him.
Oh yeah, Kaku, did you add D4 to your attacks? Your blast.
No, it did not. That's okay.
I think it will only matter in one of them.
I don't think my
18.
bow damage matters at all
Yeah.
in the scenario.
Little tiny damage.
I mean,
Resistant.
it's not
He's
not
bleeding.
impossible.
I was going to say, he's resistant, but he is taking damage.
There you
Oh
go.
god.
Oh, boy.
That
Well,
That
not
does
all
turn-
of those hit.
that does turn the last one into the hit.
Hey.
Oh.
But yeah, Dash, if you want to
That's not bad.
hold your arrows until after Jupiter goes, that's totally fine.
Yep. He'll just hold his action.
Bless.
All right, Jupiter.
All right, because I'm right after him,
Oh, wait.
I think we can teamwork this.
Oh, right, Nico.
Yeah, really sorry. Nico kind of like jostles Sheesh on his back, kind of like indicating like you could basically think of like he's asking where you want to go.
Take me high. I'll just kind of point up the wall. Like, up that way. I don't know what the fastest way for him to fly, but I figured you could just...
Yeah, just get you up.
Yeah, just kind of get me on the same level with, like, Jupe and Alistair there, because I can't jump 60 feet in the air like some people can.
You could fly with 2 actions, 160 feet.
Why so fast?
So I think I'm really bad at trig. Let's say 40 feet this way, 30 feet up. That's 110 left. Wait, no. I think we could go over here. We could actually meet up with everyone.
Perfect.
All right, is that back to me?
Mhm.
Okay, sick. I'm going to run a little closer, 30 feet. I believe puts me in range. I see Nara drawing this big fuck you bow. I'm going to use my action to fire a guiding bolt. I will use my Clockwork Amulet to make it... I believe it's an auto 20, but let me roll it to just double check that. 10 plus... Oh, I shouldn't have used the Clockwork Amulet. Son of a bitch. Oh well. But yes, that turns it into a 20 to hit.
Yeah, 20 hits.
Excellent. 17 points of radiant damage, and Nara, you see, like, Pilot Wing 64, just a bunch of rings that are kind of guiding your shot. You have advantage on your roll.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, Nara, we'll take your shots.
Oh
no.
my god.
What happened
Oh.
there?
Look at what that
Can't-
damage would have been, though.
Can't
Yeah,
even use inspiration.
Oh my god.
that's devastating.
Do you have a second shot?
Let me actually look at my inventory. How many I actually have?
Oh boy.
I think I just had 2 or 3.
If you have a second shot, I have a second guiding bolt because we're doing like cinematic timing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go.
If you guys want to combo another one, combo try again.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Number 2. This one doesn't have a Clockwork Amulet, so it's my turn to roll a 2.
not 20.
Hey!
Oh, it's not.
All
There
right,
we go.
hit for another 19, and you have advantage on your second shot.
Sweet. Promise I'll try not to waste it.
Good luck.
I believe.
And this is the last arrow. I only had 2.
Hey! Nice.
Hey, 53 piercing damage. Please tell me that's not resistant.
Unfortunately, a 23 misses the eye. You catch the eyelid though, and you see a huge cut slice through the
Ooh.
side of its face, leaving a thick trail of blood.
Is that eye like closed that it was damaged so much at least, or?
It's not. You miss the eye, but you do catch its face, so it still takes all of that damage. But the eye seems fine.
Watch his HP go down by.
We did it.
A little bit.
Just do that 50 more times and we win.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think we can kill him through just health damage. I'm going for the clock though. So with my
Yeah.
2 bonus actions, I'm gonna fire 2 star shots at the clock.
Okay.
Test those waters.
Good luck.
Also, not for this turn, but while I'm rolling dice for a future turn, do I get the impression for any reason that the clock would be immune to necrotic damage? I know constructs in 5e usually are not. I think that's
Rusting
what it is.
rather than rotting.
Right, that's usually how they phrase it.
Yeah, I don't think you have any reason to suspect that it would be immune.
Okay, perfect. I think both of those star shots miss. They might glint and catch the main body, but that is me minus movement.
Yeah, they do unfortunately both miss.
I will continue to use a little move. Is this a door that goes into here?
It seems to at least go into this tower. It's hard to tell if it's going to go into the rest of the building or not.
Understood. Right. I'll at least crack it open and take a look and see if it takes me to wherever this machine is.
Okay. Crack it open, and it appears to... It's like a circular room that has a couple of tables and things. There's a bar that's set out. It seems to be just kind of like essentially like not really a tavern, but like a drinking and relaxation area.
Understood. No doors that like go through.
There does seem to be a door at the other end, but importantly, you also see kind of sitting, chair tilted back, legs resting on the table, sleeping. You see a familiar purple cat.
Oh, son of a bitch. Allie!
Why is he asleep?
Oh, did you find it?
I found chest.
Oh,
Alright, that's me.
So yeah, he's in there. Seems to be fully passed out.
Maybe he was drugged.
Stein.
Oh boy, 2 actions. May I use one of these actions to time when the mouths close and open on its chest to aim for the clock? and the other action to shoot.
You don't have to time it. You can just say you're shooting for the clock.
Yeah, but I'm trying to give myself
I think it's
advantage.
fishing for advantage. Yeah.
Oh, you want to?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Use one of my actions to give
Effectively-
myself advantage.
Yeah.
If we're,
You want
if
to
we're-
help yourself essentially.
If we're still giving kind of cinematic timing, I know my turn isn't up yet, but I could help out with a guiding bolt too with one of mine.
Yeah.
If you guys want to, like, we're doing cinematic timing. If you guys want to combo stuff, this is the time to do it.
Hell yeah.
Let's combo shit.
Combo.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Alright, I see that what Nara and Juke just did, and I'm like, alright, little guy's turn.
You got a D4. You're blessed.
I gotta run up closer to get in range though.
120 is a lot shorter than I thought it was. This man is a 13-story building away from us.
Mm-hmm.
Them Kermit foot slaps in the stone.
Importantly, its body is actually a bit longer than this token even is.
I bet.
Just because, like, it's a crocodile. It's, like, fully swinging back, but for the sake
This
of,
is like
you
a
know.
200-foot long
D&D.
creature. You know?
Yeah, well, it's about 100, a little over 100 feet long.
Not too close, sheesh. I'm worried it has a breath weapon. Crocodiles don't breathe. What am I talking about?
Crocodiles don't.
Yeah, they go underwater.
Famously, anything that lives underwater doesn't breathe.
Ooh. 22?
Yeah.
I'll aim for
Does
the
it?
eye. That helps.
It'll add a 10 to its AC.
If you want to aim for the eye, it'll add 10 to the AC.
How
You
much
had-
do I add for the clock?
You could add a D4.
Same thing.
Yeah.
If you target any of the, like, quote unquote weak spots, it's 10 to the AC.
Yeah.
You guys are
28
aware-
missed.
You guys are aware currently that its base AC is 18, so hitting one of those is a 28
Do I need to hit?
or a crit.
Do I need to
Yeah.
hit the clock with a guiding bolt to give Stein advantage to hit the clock on?
No, you just have to
Just a
hit
creature.
it.
Then yeah, I'll just go for it.
Yep,
with
yep,
it,
yep.
Okay,
Since my spell casting isn't as good as my actual attack roll.
right.
I believe
And
you
that's one.
22 absolutely hits.
Sweet.
See this thing light up. There's a bunch of, like, well, what does Shisha's guiding bolt look like?
Shisha's guiding bolt looks just a little bit different. He kind of runs up and he holds his hand out, kind of in front of him, as if he were going to like grab like a knife or a stake. But then he has his thumb outstretched still, and then he brings it up and just kind of like nips the tip of it to get a little bit of blood, and it just like flicks it at the monster like a fucking needle, and like it hits him, and like a big magical brand just like appears on its forehead. Or right wherever it hits it. I'm leaning into the blood magic stuff with Sheesh.
That's cool.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
All right. Oh,
Let's-
bad.
Go 2 ones. 24.
24 is a little shy.
Yeah, it's shy. It's 4 below. It's like, darn it. So close.
You have a second shot. These guys are helping you.
That's true. The
Take
second
aim.
one doesn't have advantage, so I'll try a second one. It's 13. Wait, what? Is this? Oh, I dropped fucking. Hold on. I think that still misses, but I'm actually dropping the
Yeah,
lowest.
you
Yeah,
dropped
yeah.
the.
I forgot
Uh,
to remove the D1.
But yeah, that would be a 22, which
Yeah,
still is a
like-
miss.
Yeah.
But yeah, you see these ballista bolts go flying in its direction.
Just being dashed across its scales and teeth. Let's keep going.
Astrid.
Okay. I guess I deal with this stupid asshole. Let's see. 10, 25, 30, 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Another 35, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, I'm here. Oh god. Is he like passed out asleep? Passed out from damage to his body? What's going on?
He is laying
drunk?
back, and there is several steins next to him.
Oh, he's drunk.
He
Cool.
seems drunk. Yeah.
Oh, there's several
Um,
little lizards.
Several little
It's me.
kobolds.
I'll take a stein and hit him in the head with it.
Wow.
Wow.
All right. Sure. Are you trying to like
Wake
hurt
him
him
up.
or just wake him up?
Just wake him up.
Just wake
It's
him
not
up,
like a
okay.
hard thwack. It's just kind of a.
Right. Just
Oh,
harder than
dingus.
hard enough to wake him up.
I do still like that it's like hit him with it, not pour it over his head.
Not pour it on his head or anything. I'm hitting
Oh,
him.
they're empty, man.
Yeah.
There's a reason he's passed out. Yeah,
But he
he,
finished all his drinks. I'm proud of him.
you smack him, and a chair slips out from underneath him. Making dexterity saving throw.
Ooh.
Okay. As the chair kind of slides out from under him, the legs kind of go out in your direction, but you're able to step back. It falls with a loud crack. Just- oh, fuck.
Sleeping Beauty, we're under siege by a giant crocodile. Wake up.
Oh, good morning to you too.
Well, don't really have time to be nice. Sorry. I'm here, by the way.
Took you long enough. Kind of gets up and figure out what he does.
Hit him again.
Top of the round.
Have another action.
Yeah, you do
I-
have another turn or
I
another
used
action.
a dash action to get here, then my
Okay.
second action to hit him.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
Sheesh, you had one last action potentially.
True.
Yeah.
Did you have to dash?
No, I didn't have to dash. I just had to use one movement to get up there. So I technically still have a turn of movement and 2 attacks. I think if I want. I know it resists
Non-siege weapons.
non-siege, but I've got a +1 longbow, and I'll try to hit it. I'll try to go for the clock.
Yeah, you have a D4 to hit.
Okay, Hunter's Mark is 90 feet. Do I want to get that close? Yeah, I'll do.
Just a bit closer.
Okay, yeah, so I'll run up there. I'll tag it with Hunter's Mark bonus action as I'm running up. And then I'm going to try to shoot it. I'll go for the clock. Oh, no.
Unfortunately,
don't think-
21 and
yeah.
10 do not hit the clock.
Yeah, I don't think a D4 would help the 21 either.
Oh, not quite enough.
Does the 21 still hit its body, or does it just go wide all the way?
It just goes wide.
Just goes wide.
Well, more like it crashes against its body and it's just destroyed.
So it's AC 28? No.
Yeah, it seems like it.
It'd be hard to hit.
Yeah. But you have a good chance.
Not without some buffs, at least.
You got a 9 plus a D4. Good luck. Who's next?
All right, that brings us to the top of the round.
Oh boy.
First and foremost, the boy.
Does Chaz do something?
This thing comes stomping up.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
You hear some screaming, is that like a Wilhelm scream?
I don't know anyone who can mimic it. Well, that sounds like
That-
a Wilhelm orgasm.
Yeah, I got a little too hot too quick. Sorry. I should have practiced.
I appreciate the hustle and the
I'd
no
say,
hesitation.
for the record, what I would give to be so brave.
Let's clip that. The Wilhelm
Yeah.
orgasm.
I need to go listen to it. Hang on.
I was gonna say, I don't know how it. I feel like you have to have like, you have to be able to throw your whole body around to make those noises.
Was it done while someone was in flight? Mid-fall? Something like that?
I'm sitting here trying it, hoping I'm not queued up, and I can't do it.
And double check a thing.
Have to jump off of
I'm
the flight
sorry,
of
I have
stairs.
like. I'm sorry for these large combats because I always have to run like 80 things that I don't fully understand.
It's okay, I think it's rad. Getting 2 turns delights me. Oh hey, you can just look at... Thanks, Milo. Oh, bit by an alligator?
I don't feel like I was too far off. It's a real screecher of a scream. I do like the take right before that one.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like, oh
Yeah.
no, not ow, a real scream.
Oh, that's
Oh.
fun. The original is getting hit by an alligator.
Yeah.
Big
bit.
So he was just doing them. Okay, neat.
I meant just doing takes for a fake scream, I guess.
I thought like they, wow. So they're
Okay.
just takes. They weren't actually filmed.
Anywho, we're playing
So-
D&D.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
welcome back.
you guys watch as this a green cloaked twink comes flying down lightning speed towards Sheesh and Jupiter and Nara. Can't see Alistair and Ches because they're inside. He will. Excuse me, who are you?
Here to help. We'll talk later.
Sounds good. And you see him cast a little magic, and he like begins to count in his head, and then says, "Good enough for me." And he's going to hit Jupiter and Nara with the bless as well as himself.
Yay!
Meh.
Does he
Ooh.
clap his hands to believe?
Did he click his heels together?
That's
Wrong
someone else.
story.
Wrong character.
He clicks his heels together, he says there's no place like home, and then he flies off.
He flies straight into the sun.
Who was that strange person?
He's going to do that. And then the witch hunters are going to go and begin attacking the crocodile. Each of you can roll a d20.
God.
Wow.
Hey, Nara, thank you.
Consistently middling here.
Do you want to be good?
You see the witch hunters begin to attack the crocodile. Do a middling amount of damage to it.
At least they're hitting it. We haven't had luck with this ballista.
Who else? I think that is it for them. Then these two. They have so many things to do. They're not particularly good at this, so. Yeah, I don't think any of you guys can really see this except for Nara. Nara, you see, just kind of off to the north, one of these two seems to almost like conjure what appears to be like a mirror in space, but it's liquid, almost like mercury, and the two of them step through it, reappearing here, and then you hear another Wilhelm scream as this person is thrown off the roof.
Wait, what?
Go.
Right again.
No, they're not with us at all. They're very not with us.
What the frick?
Fortunately, he lands in some bushes and seems to be hurt, but okay.
Mr. Peters! No!
So that's them, which will bring us to the top of the round, I believe, with... actually, what do we do here? Nat. This guy... you guys do watch the crocodile is going to go and raises its tail up, slams it down into the courtyard.
Annihilates the entire group.
Probably, quite likely. We're gonna roll it to be honest, but well,
Miss?
a one is the only thing that saved their lives.
Wow.
That could have saved their lives.
Yay.
It sure did. It hits perfectly around them, leaving a huge crater in the center of this. Like, just all the earth is erupted out, perfectly around all three of them. You see them all piss themselves immediately, and
Oh, that's fair.
but they're okay. That brings the top of the round. Kohaku, what would you like to do?
I think I'm close enough now. I'm gonna dash 100 feet here. Oh boy, how tall is it?
The crocodile?
Yeah.
Um,
And
It's
where
not-
specifically is the clock?
the clock is kind of like in its chest, and it's not particularly tall comparatively. Like, it's quite tall because this thing is huge, but this thing is also shaped kind of like a crocodile, so it's fairly low and squat. To be honest, I can't imagine that this thing is taller than 10 feet.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's that being said, it's kind of crawling up the sides of this building, so it's kind of all over the place. But yeah, like, getting onto this thing's back is not actually going to be that much of a problem. It's just that it's very long.
Instead, can I pop over here, like ish, and hold an action to hit the clock when it comes over the wall?
Yeah, absolutely.
Love it.
Sweet.
So currently it is kind of like partially over the wall, to be clear.
Oh, if the clock is like within reach, I'll hit it right now.
Yeah, if you want to take a swipe at it, you absolutely can.
Fuck it up.
Hey, bingo.
30. 31 is what you needed.
31 hits.
A crit. Don't I get something special on a crit? I do.
Is it your crystal sword? Is that the thing? Or it's something
No.
tied to your weapon?
Why is your first one you have a +2 and your second one has a +1?
Oh, he has
Bless.
he has bless.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Second would be a crit if he had advantage.
The first one
Hits though.
is the first one a crit. Don't you have a thing that
Oh,
lets
yeah.
you crit on 19s?
No, I don't. Actually, yeah, so that is not a crit. Because I don't have advantage on this.
I felt like your sword or something Drake gave you makes you crit on 19.
It might only be when he uses his fighting spirit.
Oh, that could be it. Yeah, this is
No, the thing with Fighting Spirit is if I crit while Fighting Spirit is activated, I regain the Fighting Spirit.
Oh, yeah. that
But
sounds
I don't
good.
have Fighting Spirit right now. Oh, I should have. Oh, can I do it retroactively?
He's thinking about it.
I'll take that as a yes.
I'll let you fighting spirit, but you have to reroll.
No,
Oh, no way. No way.
I'll take those chances.
Oh, boy. Follow
Oh
your heart.
boy.
Like you keep the first roll, you just reroll the second.
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, you reroll the entire thing. That would be cruel.
Like a hero.
Okay. Dice never lie. You do 9 damage to this thing's heart, effectively, and importantly, now that you're this close to this thing, the ticking is so loud. It is nearly deafening to be next to this thing. I need you to roll a d20.
I'm gonna, as a free action, tie my ears back with a headband. Yeah, it's cool. How's that stick in your craw? Is that good? You want that?
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, take that. Take 4.
On a 4, it immediately makes a bite attack against you.
Oh. Oh, boy.
It seems like the kind of creature that's gonna have an auto swallow.
Yeah, it sure
And a
does.
big bite.
Yep, that's a hit.
Yikes!
Kohaku is sucked into the clock dimension.
Here we were worried about Stein.
Its mouth opens up and the teeth
Yikes!
clamp down around you, chewing and grinding you. However, it immediately spits you out because its heart has been hit.
Thank goodness it's hardest been hit.
Yeah, normally that grapples and restrains you, but because you hit the heart, it does not.
Okay.
Do we get a sense for how damaged that heart is? Does it look like 2 or 3 more of those might do it, or what are we feeling?
Probably not 2 or 3, but you imagine that it looks much weaker than the exterior of this creature.
Understood.
You also, just to set expectations and give people a better sense of things, when the heart is hit and whenever it takes damage, you roll a d20, and there is a clock table, and based on what you roll, a thing happens.
I see.
This is like the table is slightly weighted towards good things for the person that attacked. But if you roll really low, like a 4, then some bad things can happen.
Right. Gotcha.
So, do with that what you will. But yeah, Kohaku, anything else?
That's me.
Alrighty. Nara.
A little bit closer, hopefully get a better shot and look at his eye.
Alright, you're standing above this thing, looking right down. Got a clean shot. There you go. You are also blessed by Peters, so
On a
give a
4, that
D4.
might hit,
D4.
There's a
Oh,
chance
yeah.
that first one hits.
Oh, just roll a 4.
Hey!
Nice.
One for each eye. Shunk shunk.
Alrighty, so
Thanks, Peter.
Just think happy thought.
He's in the bush right now. Making happy thoughts.
which damage is that? 15, 21, 27. Importantly, when you hit one of the weak points, it does not seem to have any resistance, no matter what you hit it with.
Delightful.
However, you also notice as the arrows sink in, one of the eyelids closes, and it is blinded for 1 round.
Oh, sick.
Nice.
Sweet. I will try and do it again to the other eye.
Alrighty.
Advantage.
Nice.
Hey! Throw a D4 on that
That
second
hits.
one. Need a 2 or higher, anything but a 1.
Yeah.
Hey!
Weird.
Nice.
18 damage. 18 damage is not, unfortunately, enough to blind the second eye. But it does not seem particularly pleased as it's got 2 thorns in its eyeball. Cool. What does Nico do?
Nico. Actually. Nara probably would have instructed Nico to stick with the group. Because, yeah.
Just trying to keep him up.
Yep.
Alrighty. Then bring us to Jupiter.
Jupiter.
Okay. Well, I've been given a bless and I'm already out here. So I'm going to look up a little. I'll back up because I probably need to do that. And fire a couple of bonus actions at the other eye, see if we can fully blind this thing. So 2 shots at the eye.
Good luck. Oh.
Both miss. Main action, or first main action. Boy, boy, oh boy, boy. Is there a save on that? There sure is. That feels silly. I think I'm going to go ahead and do 20 feet into the building. So that is the end of my first set of movement. Can I tell that Chess is, like, super fucking out of it?
Yeah, it's very apparent.
Alright, first action then. I'm going to come over here, put a hand on him. Boy, what does this even look like? I think that Jupiter quickly draws a constellation of a delicious breakfast. There's a plate full of eggs and bacon. There's a stack of like 13 pancakes. There's a tall cup of coffee. He draws this constellation, claps his hand together until it's the size of a pill, puts it down his mouth, and casts Lesser Restoration on Chess.
The sobering spell.
The sober spell.
Hangover cure.
I cast breakfast.
Breakfast.
Alright, he's cured of drunkenness.
I look at him like, cool, you poison us, I unpoison you, we're even. I'm going to keep going and I'm going to open this door.
That just
Cool.
means he's double not even.
He doesn't know the equities.
So you push open the door, and it opens up into a hallway that kind of extends throughout the building, and you can see that there are a couple of other rooms. There are a couple of people that are coming out. a handful of them have what appear to be like slowly hobbling out with appear to be these like large metal mortar cannonballs.
Oh, hell yeah, let's go. Okay. Does this hall go towards the middle here, or does it kind of head off to one of these sides? I'm ultimately trying to find out where all of this stuff is going down.
Right. You think that if you follow the hallway, there will eventually be a staircase that heads up here, and then you can slowly get your way up.
Okay, perfect. Then I'm going to do 20, and second main action dash for another, 30, which gets me to roughly there.
Okay, cool.
And that's me.
Sounds good. Stunning.
Right. Just 2 more shots aiming for the clock. This one without advantage.
Oh, I'm sorry. Before your turn,
Yeah,
I have to do one thing really quick because I totally forgot the central capacitor.
The Sparky
thing.
Spark.
Zap.
Uh-oh.
Cool. That's. Is that good or bad? I have to double check.
I don't like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's bad.
For who?
For all these people up here.
Oh,
Hate that.
it's like an area of effect lightning thing.
Yeah, there's another burst of this magical energy.
Oh, is Jupiter there
And
too?
no, Jupiter's inside, thankfully.
Okay.
Behind the hallway.
But again, you see this explosion, and then more stuff begins to rain down. This like magical ooze.
That's not good.
Nara, you can hear these people shouting that it's not working. It's not going down.
Not going down. Interesting.
I hate when that happens.
It's the worst.
Get the plunge.
Go see a doctor.
Stein.
Oh, we went 3 different directions with that.
It was versatile.
All right. He kind of readjusts his goggles and attempts again. He's getting desperate. First attack.
Oh, I get it. You guys are talking about an erection.
Yeah, that's a
At
miss.
least one of us was.
And the second action. Not good. I think I'm going to use my inspiration to re-roll that first one.
That sounds good.
Yeah. I'll just roll d20 and add that to it. It's worse. It's the same,
It's the
actually. Never mind.
It's actually the same.
Let me just remove my inspiration. That's me.
I'm so sorry for
That's okay.
everything that's happening
The-
to you.
It's the rolls. Can't do anything about that.
As a new machinery, you're very small, and this thing is very big.
I'm
you're
just a little guy.
doing your best. Alistair.
Those weren't even hitting.
What's
Oh,
in the
yeah.
big tower in the middle? How do I get to it?
Sorry, I did so much shit, and I never even mentioned what Cheslaw was doing
Oh, right.
with you. That's
Kissing.
possibly important.
Mm-hmm,
You guys, Jupiter comes in, sobers him up, and he gets up. Says, God. Oh, you're such a terrible person, Ches.
Oh,
He says,
He is.
your friend's cute.
Yeah, he is. What's in the middle tower?
That's the Van Helsing's rooms.
Is there a reason it would be sparking and shooting lightning everywhere?
No idea. I've never been in there.
Oh, you're no help. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
You're
30.
welcome. Oh,
I'm the one who woke you up. You're welcome. Stick his head back in and yell that.
come following you, along with you.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. God. I guess I just dash again. I don't know where else to do.
Yeah, he'll kind of follow along with you.
Well, I guess it's not too dangerous if you're coming this way.
Sure, that's what that means.
Last time there was danger, you kind of just left me there, so forgive me for assuming.
I had a job to do.
Job. Whatever, I'll talk to you about it later. We don't have time right now. Shouldn't you be defending your castle instead of following me around?
From what?
The massive crocodile with the clock in its chest. I told you that when I woke you up. I guess you were still drunk.
With that, jump to Sheesh.
Oh boy. Can I? Is it still like above us? Can I kind of see where I'm at, or do I need to back up away a bit from this tower?
You would have to either come around to the other side of the tower or like go upstairs.
Would these ones work?
Mhm.
Okay. Would I be able to see it from there? 30 feet of movement, or do I need to get higher?
Sorry, I forgot to add. There are doors there.
Doors.
Can I see it from here, or do I need to go up higher?
It would be tough just because this tower is right in the way.
But there. Can I get up here with 60 feet of movement?
So the stairs go up to a door that goes into a small tower room, and then the door exits out on the top here.
Oh.
Or there is also a ladder that goes all the way up to this upper tower.
How high up is the top of the tower from this staircase?
But 20 feet?
Okay. Then I will run. It's there. Run up there. Can I? Can I Misty Step up there, or is that not close enough with Pythagorean and shit?
I'll say sure.
Okay.
We're being a little cinematic here.
Cool, then I run over there, I'll Misty Step up, kind of like right up on the top of that tower.
Perfect. You can kind of land up on the ramparts.
Yeah, I imagine I'd startle those people, and then I'll jump down a little bit just so I'm not right there and perched precariously, and then I'm going to shoot it 4 times.
Sounds good.
I'm just going to aim for it. I don't feel like I'm
Yeah.
rolling high enough to hit stuff at the moment.
You do have a D4 on all those.
Yeah. I don't
I
think it
don't
would.
think those will help.
I don't think it would make any
Don't think-
crit or anything.
Yeah.
But, it might make the 19 a hit, so I could roll that.
19 hits.
Oh, it does. Oh, sorry. What's
Yeah.
the?
Base AC is 18, and then any of the weak points are 28.
Gotcha.
I don't think they would help. Even
Yeah.
though the 13 would hit,
Yeah.
even with a 4.
Okay, so 3 hits. I'll roll some Hunter's Mark.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
how
that was
does-
marked.
That's me.
Perfect.
Is there another
Uh,
ballista or anything up here? Or?
There's not.
No, they're a
But
trap.
you can see these guys. They've got longbows that they're firing.
Cool. Then yeah, I imagine I just jump up here and join them.
Perfect. Um, so, what happens here? First and foremost, that's right. This thing's blind currently, which means that it cannot use its multi-attack.
Yay! It has one heart murmur.
Which is very good for Kohaku. Which means it's just going to begin to climb up, I think.
Oh no. Does that put it behind cover from this ballista? Oh, it's coming this way.
Opportunity attack?
Not yet.
It's not leaving your attack.
Well, the
range,
clock
is
is.
it? Oh.
Well, the clock is part of it. But it begins to climb up. As it does, Kohaku takes 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Is it big boy damage?
Copy.
And this thing begins to thrash. I need I think that is just it's just Kohaku, Nara, Peters, and Nico to all make dexterity saving throws.
It does the caterpillar rave, right? It just wriggles its body. Add a d4 to your saves. I don't know if that'll help. Oh! I don't know if that'll help.
It's just shy of enough.
No! Nico!
Oh, thank God, he's so strong. Everybody except for Nara takes half of that, so 11 damage to everybody except for Nara, who takes 23, and you are knocked prone.
Oh, it
Your
falls!
footing, you kind of lose your footing and land down onto the roof, sliding
high
on
up?
some of the tiles.
Pretty high up.
It's fall damage.
Weren't you standing on the roof?
Yep. I'm all the way out the very tippy
Okay.
top of the
Yeah, so
tower.
you're taking fall damage from it, but you
Oh.
you lose some footing on one of the shingles as this thing begins to thrash. You could feel the tower itself beginning to come apart, and some of the shingles slide out from under you and slam down onto the ground. Then, as it's doing that, its whole body is kind of thrashing around, its tail whipping back and forth, and some stones and rubble are being kicked up.
Not good.
As it's thrashing about, you do see eventually the arrows in its eyes become dislodged. It blinks. Its eyes are still watery. It's still blind until, I believe this... Yeah, still blind until the start of your turn. But...
Hey, we've removed a 5-foot square of its life. Measure its life in 5-foot squares. It kind of reminds me of Kingdom Hearts bosses.
That'll be its first thing. And then it will do just a general swipe with its tail. Yeah. As this shaking begins, just following behind you, Allie, you guys feel the building kind of rocking. And, I take it that's what you were talking about.
What gave you that idea? But yes.
And why are you running away from it? Shouldn't you be doing the heroic thing or something?
I figured this tower was going to explode or something, so I was being heroic to run in and fix it before it exploded and ruined the castle. What am I going to do? Punch the alligator in its stomach and have it eat me?
Well, fair enough. He is going to
Run away like a coward?
yeah, he might.
Like a little bitch.
Well, good luck. And he'll just start heading back. Sure is loud.
You're going right toward it. That's why.
He'll do that. And then, Peters, what do you do?
Peters.
Sweet boy. He will begin flying through the air
Peter.
in a classic Peter Pan fashion. Pulls out a sword that seems to ring with magical energy and begins to drag it kind of along the flank of this creature.
Like the sails of a boat. Adam, 27. Is he blessed?
He sure is. He's not going for weak spots though. He's just trying to like get this thing's attention, really.
Yeah, the 15 and 17 might hit. Oh, the 15 is not an attack. 17 might hit. There.
It does make the 17 hit. I don't even know where I rolled. Just saved the one. But it'll do some damage.
Nice. And then halved. 24. He's effective.
As he cuts through this thing, he will try to spot twins over there. Then all of these boys up on top. Oh, thank God. Briefly, you guys do see that, those of you outside at least, see that all of the kind of lightning and stuff that is crackling off of the roof seems to dissipate.
It's eating it.
And then he's
Yeah.
gonna eat us.
Oh my god.
I'm glad you guys are having fun.
Oh,
Boy, what did they do here? They're gonna start walking this way, across this bridge, and they throw this person off of the bridge.
Oh no. They're coming right for it.
That's them. Then, what did these guys do? The witch hunters will continue to go after the crocodile and try and do something to it, try and get rid of it. So I need each of you to roll a d20 for the witch hunters. Wonderful, wonderful. A little damage, but none of them are able to strike any of the weak points. Which brings us to the top of the round with Kohaku.
Dang, I shouldn't have wasted my fighting spirit.
I think we were sufficiently kind of in the mess of it now. So I think we'll go down to everybody taking one turn. Because timing and some spells might become a bit more important.
For sure.
real initiative.
A real initiative.
Wow.
Now I can miss once a turn.
But the turns should hopefully be fast.
27-19
34s on those. Those might hit.
on the clock.
I think he already has the D4s. It's the plus 3.
Oh, are they built in? Oh, they sure are. That's a shame. 27.
Yeah, 27 is just shy.
Nuts.
But because you started your turn within 15 feet of this thing, I do need you to make a little wisdom save.
Oh boy.
Alright, you take 8 points of thunder damage as you just hear this, like, ticking of this clock ringing in your ears.
But I tied my ears back.
And they're just so big.
Yeah, a whale.
I
If
hear
you're
that a
swimming
lot.
with a whale.
You are also deafened
Oh no!
Ooh.
till the end of your next turn.
I heard when a whale does a whale call at you and you're too close, it can rupture your organs.
Importantly, I mean, where are you standing here?
Like on the peak of that roof.
How did you get up there?
I jumped.
How high can you jump?
Well, but if I don't,
it's 40 feet.
oh, I can easily jump 40 feet. Yeah.
Okay.
Besides, I think I was on the outer edge of this like circular roof at the start of the turn. Anyway.
I think you were on the ground.
I don't remember. Either way, yeah, I can jump 30 feet, no problem.
40 feet?
Let me do some calculations here. Hang on. No, I can't do 40 feet because I moved. I mean, I'm still limited by my movement speed, right?
Yeah.
So, negative.
Okay. You could still kind of like, you could be wherever and attack this thing in its heart. So even if you just want to get up onto the like edge of the like ramparts, that would be fine.
It's a really beautiful sentiment.
Okay.
You can be wherever and attack this thing in its heart.
True.
Can someone give me advantage? I don't know.
We're not on fun timing anymore. So
I know. One guidance, what do you call it? Fucking guiding bolt would help.
that's my whole action.
So,
I know.
so we're going down to be a bit more like in line with standard combat. If you guys want a combo still, that's totally fine. Like we're still kind of like doing essentially side initiative, so you guys can mix and match whatever. The main reason we're in initiative is just to make sure everybody's getting a fair number of turns and stuff like that. But yeah, Nara, you are up.
All right, this thing's hang up here, shaking the entire tower. Wait, crap, I can't remember. Are we still doing 2 actions?
Just one.
Okay, just one.
Just the one.
Dang it. In that case, Nara's gonna cast this. Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy.
He's gonna make his make his voice booming up to 3 times louder. He's gonna roar at it, meow at it. Trying to get its attention.
You shot it in the eyes. You've thoroughly gotten its attention.
I'm making sure I keep his attention.
All right.
Just while roaring at it while he's moving away too, so he can keep track of him.
Does that count as an 8 action to give me advantage?
This is Pathfinder.
It's already blind. We all have advantage for the full round.
It is.
Oh,
also
cool.
blind.
Oh, it's blind. Thank goodness.
Well, it's technically not blind at the end of Nara's turn. It was blind last round.
But also, 8 action just lets you have advantage. That's a 5e thing.
A help action.
I'm trying to think of the right route. He hasn't reached up this high yet, so I'll go 60 feet. This way.
Perfect.
And then Nico, seeing where I'm going, is going to try and head in the same direction. Dash. 40 feet that way. 40 feet that way. Actually, crap. tall is this wall right here?
Which one?
Or is that? Oh no, that's going down, right?
Yeah, that goes down.
Okay. Be right here. And then while Nara's, flying in this direction, he's curious when he's going in this direction. Like that guy fell from here when he saw those two teleport over here. And now he sees this guy on the ground. Like, yeah, only one action. That's Nora.
Alright. Jupiter.
Okay.
Away, cat.
Tending to run 15, 30, cunning action 45, 60. What's at the top of these stairs?
Get up to the top of the stairs, and there you do spot that there is you come out into essentially a room. The room has these two doors that go to the rope bridges that you've seen, and there's the ladder that goes up to the top. And there's also what appears to be like there's a door that appears to be locked.
Gotcha. Is the door like right here?
Yeah.
Okay. What do I actually do now that I'm here? Allie's going to be the one doing most of the real work. What can I do to make this easier?
Pick the lock.
That's true. That's a thing I'm good at. That's exactly what I should do.
Believe me.
I miss fast hands. Sure, I'm going to go over and I'm going to try to pick the lock.
Alrighty. Give me a lockpicking check. Yeah, you pick the lock, pull the door open. As you pull on the door, it opens about like a couple of inches, so you can kind of see inside, but you can see that something has been like wedged into the door handle to keep it shut from the other side.
Understood.
Seems like a chair or something has been like wedged underneath.
I can deal with that. I will bonus action Misty Step and item interaction move the chair.
Perfect. Yeah, you remove it. You can hear the sounds of rummaging just slightly over the crackle of energy up above.
All right.
As you enter, you see what appears to be like some kind of a bedroom or bedchamber, and there's another staircase that kind of spirals up the outer edge and seems to go up to the final tower.
Ooh. Okay. Kind of like a loft scenario.
Kind of, yeah.
That's kind of hot. Do I see what's shuffling around in here? Is there a person in here with me?
The person seems to be up on the upper level.
Gotcha. Okay. Movement. Let's see. I think I have like 10 more feet. I'll go 10 towards wherever the bottom of the stairs are. Probably
Okay.
in the center of the room.
This staircase actually spirals on the outside of the room. And the stairs are kind of like at the door, so you just start heading up them.
Okay, I gotcha. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. That's me.
Perfect. Stein.
Oh boy. Alright, let's do one more of these and then I'm gonna go move closer. It's like, nope. No.
But these two that are helping you are going to give you the help action.
Oh, thank you. Bless you. It's still a 1 in the D4. Here's the D20. 11 plus 6.
That makes it a regular hit.
Yeah, that'll be a regular hit. It's not enough. Well, it's a regular hit at least.
I'll give you a regular
But he
hit.
was aiming for the clock.
Roll
so it's a
3d10. Roll,
Okay.
I'll give it to you.
No, don't give me your pity. We're gonna play by the rules.
Okay, fine.
I will move though. Like, okay, this is damaged or something. It hasn't done much,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna go closer. Let's see. He has to spend 1 key point in order to step off the wind, and get his wings, because he can't do that without spending a key point. And that gives him 60 movement, which takes him here. And he's got his regular movement, and he's gonna settle like kind of higher up above it, kind of here. So he's not inside the tower per se, but he's like kind of on top.
Okay, and you can run up walls with Step of the Wind, right?
I can fly. I have wings.
Oh shit! Well, yeah, you fly
Yeah,
right over
I
there.
just fly right up there, and then the wings disappear because they only last till the end of my turn. That's my whole thing.
Importantly,
Oh.
as you enter here, surrounding this area, there is this like weird heat distortion that you're able to see.
What's this weird stuff?
Do you enter that area, or do you try and stay back from it?
I think I might stay on the edge of a thing.
Okay, so you're both there.
Yeah.
Perfect. That brings us to Alistair.
Cool. I think it's dumb that artificers don't get Misty Step. Anyway,
Don't?
nope. 5, 10, 15. Oh my god, Jupiter, you're the best. Thank you. 15, 20. And then I can go up 40 feet from up the stairs. Yeah, if I dash.
Okay. You run up the stairs. You're able to get to the up to the top, where you see this what appears to be sort of an arcane like laboratory. There's some kind of like a reactor chamber thing. It's all very like strange and kind of unique stuff that actually Alistair, you probably would have seen very similar looking materials in Merveille.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It seems like Merveillan kind of like arcane technology.
Interesting.
There's a laboratory desk that you can see has been like actively cut in half and has been opened up, revealing what appear to have been several like hidden chambers. And inside and in the room, you see a familiar face in red armor,
Hey,
grabbing materials.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I don't know she's there.
Sure
It's
don't.
fine. It's fine. I don't know she's there.
Is
They're wearing a helmet. Could be anyone.
Yeah.
They also have her hair pulling out though.
Importantly,
Up her shoulders.
as you guys have entered here, there is that that weird like as you get up to here, you can see that there's this weird like heat distortion effect
Mhm.
going on throughout this room. Do you have any active magic items on you? Like, or by active I mean passive items that are giving you things like an AC bonus.
Yeah.
Half of my health.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He's an artificer.
Jupiter-
All efficient.
Jupe isn't high enough yet,
Okay.
but
The shield I've got was a +1. That's giving me a +1. The ring, excuse me. Ring of Van Helsing's giving me a 1. Yeah, my
Okay.
AC is a lot lower than it would be normally.
all right. Give me 2 d20s. Cool.
Uh-oh.
You immediately notice that as you enter this field, both of those seem to have lose their magical property.
Vroom.
And Caitlin's fine though.
she seems all right. She's like she has her back to you currently.
Right.
But you do notice that the sensation is very similar to that you guys felt when you guys were in the prison. There seems to be some sort of a disruption of magic. It's not full-on anti-magic, but it is kind of fucking with things a little bit.
Okay. I had to use my action to dash up here, so
Cool.
I don't have anything to do.
All right, that brings to Sheesh.
Oh boy.
Shish kabob!
Yeah, I don't see any of the other stuff going on, and I'm mostly just glad to not be within tail striking range of this thing. So I think I'm just going to continue to shoot it.
That's cute that you think you're not in range of this thing.
Yeah.
Probably got a 20-foot range or something. It's so long.
I'm going to shoot it twice.
All right. Second one is a hit.
Dang. Yeah, it doesn't make the first one a hit, does it?
Yeah,
No.
we'll leave it to be a 4.
There's a teeny little bit of Hunter's Mark damage too.
Alright.
And then call this a little bit of metagaming, if you will. I saw what it just did over there. I'm gonna shoot it twice and then kind of look to these other two people behind me with longbows and be like, "Well, good luck." I'm gonna use the rest of my turn to climb down this ladder into the tower.
Okay. Notoriously, you want to be inside during an earthquake.
Oh,
Oh no!
Because it is like destroying shit. I don't want to be potentially under more rubble when it does that.
You're on one of those towers.
How far of it? It's like a 20-foot down to this level down here for the ramparts, right?
Yeah, about that.
Okay.
It's like 10, 20 feet.
And that's like a staircase down?
So that's inside.
Okay.
So essentially,
That
Jupiter.
door leads inside and there's a tower, or stairs leading downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think what I'm gonna do. Use my movement to run over there, and then I'm gonna bonus action to just Misty Step like down onto that level where Stein and Jets are at.
Okay. Importantly, down there is that heat distortion. If you,
Oh, I thought that was inside only.
it kind of like essentially surrounds this tower slightly, about like 5-10 foot radius around it. It's not perfect. It's just kind of like weird little bubbles of it.
I'll just stay where I'm at then.
Okay. All right. What does this thing do? What does it do? I think it tries to go after Nara, but Nara's flying. And this thing can't fly. How high are you, Nara?
As tall as the very tippy top of that tower.
Damn it.
It's gonna come right at you.
Okay. So if it is on the ground, it has a, I believe, let me double check so I'm being honest. Yeah, it has a 30-foot reach with its tail. It is only 10 feet tall. On the ground, it cannot reach you.
Phew.
It is going to attempt to King Kong climb up this tower and
Oh, no.
swing its tail out at you.
Boy.
This thing is very large. The roof probably can't support it very well. I'm going to give this thing an acrobatics check to try and to hold on and take a swing. And this is, you know what, I'm not even going to make it do an acrobatics check. This thing has a climb speed. It can climb up there. I'm going to roll a d20 to see if this tower can support this thing.
What are we looking for?
That I have to figure out.
Damn it! I wish Tesla was a little bit further. That way he would get squished.
Oh yeah, he was just in that tower, huh?
Boy, what do I call this?
The tower
You know what?
rolls a
Everything-
Constitution save.
You know what? Everything in life either happens or it doesn't. This is going to be
That's
straight 50-50.
Everything is a
Flip,
50-50.
coin
with
flip.
Everything
Legos.
is everything
Yeah.
is 50-50. I'll say you guys. You know what? I'll have Nara. You roll a
Yeah,
d20.
Nara.
You want high.
High is 11 plus.
11 plus. Yeah.
Yeah, hi, Nara. Oh no.
Crap.
Okay. This thing scrambles up the tower, clinging to it. Massive lizard like King Kong, and the tail whips out towards you, Kohaku, and this poor, just fucked individual.
Oh goodness, Nara.
Miss.
He has a plus 72. It's fucking
Sure
nuts.
does. That was almost max damage. Whoops.
11, 8,
Uh,
9, 12 plus 9.
Nara, Kohaku, and this dude who is now dead as hell, just a
Oh, no.
smear. Each take 49 points of bludgeoning damage.
Like dead?
Ow.
This dude is slammed by the edge of the tail and pinned
Scraped.
into this wall and just explodes. Like
Oh.
there's just a bloody smear across the tower.
It's like
Uh,
popping
Ju-
a tick.
Jupiter and Alistair, both of you feel the impact as the tower rocks. Books fall
Oh,
off
God.
of the shelves,
Oh.
and
We gotta not be
It's-
in here.
yeah. Then, boy, what does it do? Is I'm gonna lean down from this tower, picks up this dude in his mouth and just bites them in half.
Oh no.
Yeah, bites them right in half.
That was rude.
This crocodile? Kinda rude.
Kind of a jerk.
It's a mean crocodile.
What does Pan do?
Think happy thoughts?
Go for its eyes.
Jinx.
I think it goes for its eyes.
Halen comes in for a hug. That's what Halen does next.
Oh, no, sweetie. I'm saving Talon for last because I know that's the tensest part of this. Yeah, he's gonna come on over here and he's gonna try and go for the eyes.
Swish, swish. Oh, so close. Oh, it's this D-Force. You got plus. Oh.
Uh,
The D-Force.
does manage to comes over with the sword and takes a couple of slices, which kind of cut at the brow ridge, but don't get in. And then he pulls out a dagger with his other hand and sinks it in.
The Tinker Ship. Ooh.
There's a burst of magical energy as he sinks the dagger into one of the eyes, and you see part of it kind of like bubble and burst.
Eep.
This thing screeches. That bring us to the two twins, who can see that this is turning, and it may be time to leave. Actually, it's there. God, I love when spells don't have a size limit. This is so wonderful. That being said, don't know if they can actually do that with this thing.
We'll try it. It could
But
be fun.
They'll at least try. They could do it. It's not a good chance. Oh yeah, there's no fucking chance. No
Oh.
world.
That wasn't safe.
You see, one of the two twins tries to cast some magic, and some these like weird shimmering little bit shards of mirror begin to encapsulate the crocodile, but then it shakes its body and all the glass shatters.
Oh.
And the other one is going to do the same thing, but this time on Nara. Nara, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Don't
Excuse
be
them.
mean to Nara.
I just got gut checked by a huge tail.
Sure did. Dane, you see all these shards of glass beginning to swirl around you like mirrors, and you're able to bat them aside, and the spell fails.
Nice.
Then they begin to run for it. And then
Oh,
that's good. Sort
okay.
of, maybe. You guys notice that the reactors that seem to be damaged and were presumably the things that were sparking and like shooting off electricity do seem to be suppressed for the moment.
Do I feel the magic come back to my items?
Not yet.
Okay.
Essentially, just any like attuned or held items you roll on your turn.
Okay.
And lasts until your turn, but things that are like unattended, just do at the top of the round. And now we have sweet baby Talon. What does she do? First and foremost, need to roll the d20.
Hug check?
You guys would like this to be, I don't know what you guys want this to be actually. Low is probably better for you here.
Okay.
Oh,
Of course she
Cool.
rolls.
Cool. Great. Actually. So you guys see Talon turns, sees you guys coming up the stairs, grabs a bunch of papers, and her eyes lock with you for a moment, Alistair, and then she turns away from you and lifts up her sword and makes a swing in the air, and this wall turns to dust.
Oh,
Goddamn.
It is very reminiscent of the damage that was caused in Kosetsu Jin.
Hmm.
Wait, that happened before. Yes. Hmm.
And she comes outside, and you hear her shout, "Marie, Marin, time to go!"
Marie and Marin.
And as their turn, get to the top of the turn order with Kohaku.
Talon is the one who calls to them?
Yeah.
Interesting. All right.
Do I
Yes.
hear her?
You were definitely close enough that you hear her. You can't see her, but she is just on the other side of the tower.
Oh yeah, holy.
All right, here we go. Hey,
Are you unconscious?
wait, is that a success or a fail?
It's a success.
It's a success.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got hit with 48 damage. I have 58 hit points max. What do you mean?
Yikes. Okay, I feel you.
How do you have 58 max? What did you do?
That's what my hit points is. I don't know.
You do automatically take one fail because you are within this thing's radius.
Gotcha.
Right. Oh gosh.
Uh-oh.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's me.
One
All-
success,
alrighty.
one success, one fail.
That'll bring us to Nara.
Where are... Oh, I see you. Okay.
Yeah.
So reeling from that huge fucking hit, he's still gonna manage to get a hold of Kohaku. It's gonna go over here. And spell.
Probably your first level.
Yep, there we go.
Oh, bless you.
He's alive.
And if possible, I'll try and like hook Kwaku's arm around my shoulder and try and like. I got 40 feet of movement left. Would I be able to like move half movement, 20 feet
Yeah.
this way?
Drag him 20 feet if you want.
All right.
Perfect.
And then Nico's just gonna fly around here trying to figure out where everyone's at.
Alrighty. That brings to Jupiter.
Okay. From down here where I'm at, just now starting to climb up, will it be easier for me to get up to where she blew the wall out, or to just go out towards this door? Which gets me outside faster.
Down into the door.
Understood.
Because she blew up this wall and then had to leap down.
That makes sense. And is Ali... Are you, like, do you look like you're going to try to work on this and fix it, or are you in the boat of let's get the fuck out of here before it collapses?
Probably get the fuck out of here. Ali looks like he's gonna jump after Talon.
Understood. Then I'm going to run out towards this door. 10, 20, 30, I think gets me, like, to the door. Is it open?
You can open it.
Sick. Cunning action dash, 10, 20, 30.
So this door comes out on this bridge.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, you're
Yeah, I'm over hither.
up on the bridge. And yeah, as you look down, you can see Talon down there. Kind of slightly above you, you can see the tower where the wall was blown out.
Boy, I know this is not going to do anything, but I think it's what Jupiter would try to do. Kohaku is back up. We got to cure wounds on him, right? I see that.
Yeah. Yeah, you see Nara is carrying Kohaku, who looks fucked up.
Then I think Jupiter looks towards Talon. He doesn't really know what he's even trying to stop here, but I think he tries to cast Dispel Magic.
Okay.
Just in an attempt to get her to stop, to stay for a while.
What would you like to try and dispel?
What a great question. To make that, like, boy, we haven't really seen her teleport yet. When she destroyed the wall, she was clearly, like, using her sword for that, right? That seemed tied to her sword somehow?
It seems to be, but you didn't see her destroy that.
Oh, right, shit.
But you have seen her teleport before.
Gotcha. Did I see what she used for it? Was there, like, an item associated with that?
It seemed to be her sword. Essentially, all of her magic is sword flavored.
Love it. Then, as much as I can narrow it down with this, Jupiter's trying to dispel whatever is allowing her to teleport. He wants to try to get her stuck here a little longer.
You imagine that would be her hat.
Sure, I'll give it a shot. I know this is
Dispel
probably
a
not
hat.
great. I'll try to dispel a hat. Let's go.
Have a dash that magic.
Let's see. I already burned Clockwork. My daily is a 2.
Habermancer.
That is not useful today.
All right. I need you to make a spellcasting check.
All right. Good luck, Jupe.
It's good.
That is one shy of what you needed.
Let me burn my inspiration. I can't do much better than that, but I can try.
Yeah.
It's a chance.
Hey!
You did it.
Nice.
19. Give Drake some time to figure out
you-
what happens.
You do see that there is this sudden, like... You haven't dispelled it. You haven't been able to, like,
Oh, yeah.
remove the enchantment. But you've... essentially what you've done is, like, disrupted some of the mana that it's able to, like,
Sure.
provide for Talon, and you've severed that connection temporarily.
Temporary suppression.
Yeah, so you're just kind of, like, messing with it, essentially just, like, pulling on a bunch of wires. Electricity is still flowing, but it's just enough to kind of cause some interference.
Excellent. Very deliberately, as if trying to paint this picture as quickly as I can, I lock eyes with her, and then past, I look over to Stein, and I call out very loudly for Stein. I call Stein's name.
Yeah, do I see you? Where are you?
You can't see him from the tower, but you can hear him.
Okay. Then yeah, I just call it very loudly. The main thing I'm trying to sell here is that if she even gets a flicker of this vision, whatever is left of her inside there, I want her to know that Stein is here. That is all of my movement, bonus action, and action. That's me.
All right. Perfect. Stein, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Plus a d4. It's 16.
Take 13 points of thunder damage, and you are deafened.
13. Oh, my
token health isn't correct. It's 56. My max HP is 65. So let me roll. Minus 13. Okay, I'll be at 52. I imagine my ears are ringing.
Yeah, just you
As
managed to
Jupe
hear
yells me.
you managed to hear Jupe yell this just in time as this loud ringing tick hits and causes your head to pound and your ears to ring.
I remember hearing Talon though. So, do I know the direction? Do I hear?
Yeah.
Do I know to go this way?
Yeah, you heard Jupe. You heard the
Yeah.
direction. You can follow Jupe's voice, and that is exactly where she is, basically. So,
Yeah, his ears are ringing. Everything is kind of blurry. He kind of narrows his eyes behind his goggles, and takes out his moonstone shortbow. And as he's running, he takes 2 shots at this fella. And I don't think he's blinded, so this has no advantage.
he is blinded.
Oh boy!
Peter's hit the other eye. Didn't
Yeah, he's aiming for the clock.
Okay.
He's
29
going to
hits.
spend, 29, and then the second one. Uh, 24. He's gonna spend 2 key to increase that to 28,
Nice.
as like a little portal opens as it's about to hit a tooth, and it comes out of the portal, hitting the clock for 12.
Perfect. I need you to roll 2d20.
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay.
Because I spent key to attack, that means I spent a key during an action. I get to use a bonus action to do a third attack with a monk weapon currently. And because I have chosen the bow as a monk weapon, attack a third time.
Perfect.
I'm going to attempt, at least. Fuck those ballistas. I should have been using arrows, it turns out. 16 plus a d4. Makes that 19. I don't think a plus 6 will make that hit.
No.
Nah, so he's not gonna. But yeah, that's his action and bonus action, and he's gonna use the rest of his movement.
Cool. So here's what happens. You see that as you strike the whirling clock part thing that's in the center of this creature's chest, you hit the gears in such a fashion that they suddenly begin to wind and rev faster.
Uh-oh.
And you watch it begin to stampede off of this tower and down. To here. And then you don't see this because it has its back to you, but then the ticking sound suddenly becomes becomes slower. There's a greater pause between each tick, and you can see that this thing begins to move much, much slower. It's currently it's under the effects of the slow spell.
Nice.
Nice.
Until its next turn, I think.
For one round until the end of I guess until the end of its next turn.
Okay, cool. And then I spend the rest of my, how much movement did I spend to get here? I think 30. So another 30 feet puts me here. I think I'm running on top of this, right? And they're below?
No, you're on the same level as Talon now.
I see her.
Yeah, you see Talon there. Talon is kind of looking up to this rope bridge that's spanning where you can see Jupiter, as well as these two individuals who you can see much more clearly now.
I'm yelling, Talon, Talon. I can't hear my own voice because I am deafened. Or
Yeah.
it's muffled and it's ringing. I don't know if she says anything. That's my turn, though. It's my movement, bonus action.
Perfect. Oh, Mr. Alistair.
Okay. Cursory glance around the room. Is there anything that Talon didn't take that looks like it could be important?
There's a bunch of like magical equipment in here. A lot of this stuff looks like it could be expensive or valuable, of potential importance. But
Okay.
she seems to have grabbed several like books and ledgers that seem to have been hidden away.
Okay. Can I run my bag of holding across the top and just kind of like shove
Just
everything off?
Shove everything
into
into
it?
your bag of holding. Yeah, if you want to use an action, you can just.
Oh, but I want to use my action to jump out the window and land on top of Talon. I'd rather do that.
Okay.
Goomba Stomper.
More of if I hold on to her, maybe she won't get away. / I can rip
Maybe.
the helmet off.
Oh, good luck.
I don't know what I'd need to roll to jump from here to there.
Nothing. I mean, it's just for movement.
Nothing. Okay, cool. Then yeah,
if you want to like jump in and try and like grab her, it's going to be an action to grapple her. But just jumping out the window is essentially.
I'd like to try to grab the helmet and pull it off. I don't know. Like, obviously, a witch is going to protect their hat, but I don't know if Talon is going to because she turned her back to me like that. I don't know.
We can find out together if you'd like.
Yeah, let's try it. It's worth a try. Worst case, she's
Do
going to
it.
cut off my hands. It's fine.
Let's do it as a family.
Yeah, so I would like to attempt to grapple her hat off. What do I roll for that?
Yeah.
Is that just...
An athletics check.
Oh, no.
Perfect.
I can hear
You-
like Philo's fart dies. Just echoing in the distance.
You guys watch as it's hard to tell if it's Talon's head or just the helmet itself. But the helmet, as you leap towards it and your hand reaches out aggressively, the helmet suddenly twists and the visor cracks open almost like a mouth made of serrated blades
Ooh.
Oh.
and bites into your hand.
Oh
Damn.
boy.
Oh my god, this is some berserk armor shit and I love it.
You take 10 points of force damage.
Jeez. Man, I could have saved so much magic shit, and instead I took 10 force damage. Worth it.
But you're able to land kind of next to her, your hand kind of buried in partially what should be where her head is, but she's got kind of like a weird venom symbiote thing going on currently.
Hmm.
Managed to pull your hand free. Helmet snaps back.
That's movement action. Artificers don't have bonus actions because why would they need that? Oh, I can give myself temp HP. I'll do that to make up.
Yeah.
For
Yeah, that's pretty
the-
solid.
Yeah, good call.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, that'll bring us to Sheesh.
Oh boy. I think I'm just gonna shoot it a few more times. Honestly.
All right.
Alright, let me just a single con save for that damage I took. Okay, bless the love.
You do have advantage on these attacks because it is still blind.
So I'll aim for the clock.
Alrighty.
Whack.
Damn shame.
And then can I hear the shouting of like Taylor and Stein and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely can hear. As we established previously for something entirely unrelated, you can hear shouting for up to like 5 miles.
True. It's like a 20-foot drop. Would that hurt me? Or can I like jump? Is this a lower level? And can I jump down there?
You can like kind of like
Stick to the wall.
lean off of the, or kind of like hang yourself off the edge and drop down safely.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, it's a bit of a fall, but you're kind of able to do it carefully.
I'll start kind of right over there. I think I need to make some rolls or stuff, whatever, once I get into that hazy area, maybe. But noise bonus action to dash.
You're a little quiet, by the way.
Sorry.
There we go.
Oh,
I will bonus
delete
action.
your mic.
Bonus action dash.
Sure.
Because I've got it marked. And that's closer to the creature. Ha ha ha.
True.
Do I need to roll for magic items right away, or is that like next turn?
You're not gonna have to because you're out of the field now
Oh,
from
okay.
that position.
Am I in the field?
Technically, but it's gonna drop at
Right,
the
right.
end of Shisha's turn anyway, so it's fine.
That's fair.
That's me.
Alrighty. The crocodile has had both of its eyes stabbed, which was one of the potential conditions that would force it to flee.
Go on, get.
And it's going to go on
thank
and
God.
get. It's still here, but it
Slow,
begins to
yeah.
scramble down the side of the tower, blood dripping from its eyes as it's scrambling away. Now, Peters, sweet baby-faced boy. Oh, he's not close enough. He's going to come flying down, and he will take his dagger, flip it, and is going to throw it at Talon.
Can't remember if this was still a thing I had. No, I don't think. I'm pretty sure this was replaced by the Fissure Fist. Also, it's within 5 feet anyway. It's been a while. This was replaced by Fissure Fist, right? It was replaced by something.
It was
I can't
replaced with
recall.
something. I can't remember what.
Yeah. Let me just remove this macro. There we go.
Ten damage to Talon. And that is unfortunately all he can really do currently. I think, actually. Oh, he's absolutely going to do that instead.
Oh.
He also does another 39 points of force damage to Talon.
Holy damn.
Oh God, she's pierced.
And that is his turn, which will bring us to Marie and Marin.
They are indeed not Tweedledee and Tweedledum like I originally thought.
They are not, though I did just finish making their tokens the other day.
Did you?
Very excited.
Yes.
They were mentioned in your backstory, I think.
I think they were.
Definitely not these two.
They were mentioned by the queens at Kosetsujin.
Right.
The twins Tweedle.
Specifically, they said that don't worry about Talon. They'll send the Tweedledee and Dum after them.
Is this them?
Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
These are the Maria twins.
Right.
Sorry.
They are going to come down here, and
Maria and Carrie?
the boy, who's the one in white, is going to say, they both kind of talk in the creepy Shining Twins sort of way, where they're both talking at the same time.
Oh.
Frequently. They say, that one is like us, but broken. And Tim just like, great. We gotta go.
What?
And they importantly see that the girl seems to be staring up at Nara and Kawaku.
Does she think they're cute?
Bet she can like see souls, and your souls are weird.
That one's mixed, and that one has mandates.
Mm-hmm.
Do not have time for this. Yeah, they jump down and they prepare to cast a spell. Talon is going to you see Talon is kind of like grabbing at her head a little bit, and she seems to be staggering a little bit, and she looks over to you, Alistair, and you hear her say, "I'm sorry." And she reaches out and takes the boy's hand. The boy grabs his presumably sister, and watch him begin to cast the spell.
Can I use my reaction to grab Talon, or is that a bad idea?
Up to you.
One second, let me. He thinks better of it.
Okay. Thank God.
You ready to lose
Whoa.
a hand today?
Yeah,
It's okay. Your armor
Um,
replaces it.
it would.
Uh,
True.
But yeah, you watch as the three of them vanish. And you hear Peter's shout, "Damn it!"
She
So-
got away.
With that, I will have to take off very shortly.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to wrap this up at least a little bit. The major threats seem to have been quelled. The crocodile, while still in the vicinity, does seem to be leaving actively. There are many people who are hurt, among yourselves included. What's the vibe? I guess we can drop kind of out of initiative for the moment and just kind of figure out what do you guys feel like doing?
So unless
I think in the cinematic time, as Talon teleports away, Stein just manages to tackle the spot she was on just too late, while screaming for her not to leave again.
Yeah. Eventually, the ringing finally leaves your ears and you can hear yourself again.
And he's just on his knees,
Ugh,
unable
just
to
not-
believe that she left.
She said she was sorry before she went.
we'll find her again.
No. She wouldn't leave. She won't leave me.
It's not just her in there.
She's stronger than that. Better than that.
Hats are strong and have a strong influence. She's still in there, at least. That's something.
If strength of will was as strong as we wished it was, there wouldn't be suffering in the world. The hat is stronger.
That's not true. That can't be true.
Jupiter kind of walks by and pats him on the shoulder. Wait, where'd Pam go?
Sorry, I clicked the wrong thing.
It's okay.
Yeah, bloop, just disintegrates.
Just Thanos snapped.
Oh, some weird shit going on. I'm leaving.
So he does kind of land and seems very frustrated. Says, "All right, who are all of you, and how can I thank you for your assistance?"
Right. I think
What?
I think we have a lot to
We'll
discuss.
get him a doctor.
Hang on, I can get it. I'll just go over and I'll lesser rest out. Get your hearing back.
Oh, that ends after a round. It's fine.
Oh, okay, just kidding.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's a lot of mana. Don't do that.
We have a lot to talk about. We weren't expecting to see her here, but we know her too. My name is Jupiter. And it kind of like motions for everybody else to introduce themselves.
I'm Alistair Riddle, friends with Victor Stein. Friends might be a loose term, but
I see. You've met Victor then. I'm Dorian. I'm the head of the Witch Hunters Academy.
We've heard a lot of good things. We are hoping that we might be able to help each other a little bit. We could use information. and possibly if you have teleportation services. We have a lot to cover, though. This might take a moment.
I see.
Is anybody hurt? We should deal with that first.
Is
Yes,
that tower
that's-
going to blow up?
That is a possibility. I will get my people on it. For now, he snaps his finger. Says, one of the witch hunters comes over. Please escort these people to Wendy.
Wendy.
Says, right away. And then he says, apologies for the short introduction. I'll be back. And he flies off and begins to start kind of assigning duties to some of these people. One of the witch hunters comes over and says, right this way, we'll get you and everyone to the medic. You guys are all brought down below into the belly of the castle, where there's a medical wing that's been set up. And there you see a elderly woman with long, kind of white hair that's curled up into a tight little bun, white clothes. She begins to tend to people's wounds. You guys can't just immediately get the reference.
No, of course I can. I almost, as soon as I saw his first name, I almost called that shot. But I was like, no, surely it won't be.
Yeah, I said Dorian Gray to myself. Okay, it took most of us so long to get just the Alistair reference, the Alistair in Wonderland thing. You got to give us a little bit give
True.
us credit.
Credit where credit's due. 2 stories about people who want to be young forever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Wendy will patch some of you guys up. She'll just do a prayer of healing.
Bless.
She begins to she starts with the most critically injured people that are still can be saved, and then eventually she gets to you guys. All of you can each take 12 hit points back if you took any damage. Some people were able to stay out of that, but at least enough to kind of keep you on your feet.
Oh, my fingers feel better.
Yeah, if there's anybody that needs just stabilizing, I'll help out with medic stuff too.
Yeah, there are a lot of people who are very low, 2 hit points. There are a lot of people who just fully didn't survive, but you guys are able to help. Those of you who are a bit healthy are able to help treat some wounds.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't need magical healing. People just got scraped up and need some stitches and don't need people to spend mana on it. They'll heal naturally over a couple days or whatever.
Right.
But for the sake of kind of keeping the most critically injured healthy. Yeah. That's that kind of happens. You guys probably spend hour or so there.
Everyone okay? Other than
Why
Stein.
why are we not ganging up on Chesla right now?
I actually haven't seen him since the middle of the fight.
Where'd he go?
He just
Unless
appeared
he's
again.
just-
We won't see him for another 20 episodes.
The point is,
Probably not.
To answer your question, it's because he works with an organization that we need favors from. But I do have a lot of questions for him about why he poisoned us.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
I got my revenge for it.
I imagine we'll talk with Dorian again soon and try to figure things out. Hopefully he'll be there for that meeting. Although I would remind us that number one priority is securing a teleportation. I think we should play as nice as we can until we do that, for Yokimaru's sake.
I better fuck off then, huh?
Does Stein say
Oh,
that?
he's here now.
Oh, okay. I thought that was Stein for a second. Jesus.
No, when
I
Talon
wasn't
left.
gonna ask.
Stain, come here.
Mm.
And give him a big hug and a kiss on the cheek.
What the fuck was that about?
What's the
The
lesson?
fuck did I miss?
Yeah, what's the lesson you remember? We have a lot of catching up to do.
Oh, it's so good to see you again, old friend.
Tankard.
Oh my god, you've missed a lot. Jesus.
Oh, God.
Fuck.
And I just got to the point where I was calling him Stein, and now I have to switch back to Stain.
Lord, have you really been gone that long? That's so
That's
fucking
so
wild.
long.
I'm just not gonna ask.
It like in world, it hasn't been that long. It's been like a week and a half.
True.
Yeah, we've been busy.
Well, there were vampires. You missed that whole arc.
Alastropy.
I can fill them in. We've got a little time while everybody gets bandaged up.
Yeah.
Thank God for him.
I was hoping that would turn him back into Stein.
What was the deal with those other two that were with her? Stain, you don't happen to know two twins, one with black hair, one with white?
Do I? Do I know? Do I roll?
Yeah, give me a roll.
Marie and Marin?
Would it be a history with +5 or just history? Do I roll
You-
Camelocian Knighthood?
I don't. You know, I think you can safely say that you wouldn't recognize them.
Yeah. Beats me.
I will say, Alistair, you can give me an extremely hard folklore check.
Okay.
Would this be organized crime? Because then I would
No. Do you have advantage for any reason?
I don't know why I would. Unless it's... I don't think I get advantage because it's about witches or anything like that.
No, you just get your +5.
That's okay. The dice spoke.
Yeah.
We'll
None of
figure
you-
it out later.
None of you recognize them.
Twins are creepy.
Not all twins are creepy.
Some of them are hot.
Yeah, some of them are hot.
Really depends on the vibe. They the kind that speak at the same time?
Yep.
Creepy.
The speaking at the same time can be hot if used in small doses, saying really sensual things. Or at least in what I've read anyway.
I had to borrow your books.
As you guys are talking, door opens and you see Dorian walks in. Sorry if I'm interrupting.
Oh, no, it wasn't important.
See. I'm Dorian. Sorry. All of you are Jupiter, Alistair. Sorry, I'm terrible with names, and everything was very chaotic.
Stain, Kuhaku, Nara, Sheesh.
Sup, Blondie?
Sup. He'll hold a fist out to you.
Fist bumps it.
That's what the young people are doing these days.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so hip. Can I try it?
He holds out a fist to you, Sheesh.
Limp little fin swish.
We
It's a little damp.
have a lot to discuss, but the short version is that we would like to hunt a witch, and we're hoping that you can help with that. But we have a number of other things that are also pressing and important, and we need to discuss a lot of them with you.
We're very complicated.
Yeah.
See. Groups tend to be.
It does seem to go like that, huh? The most pressing issue is that we need, if you have any sort of long-range teleportation services, we have, we hate to show up and immediately skedaddle, but they're somewhere very far away that we need to be as quickly as possible.
See. Well,
Damn, we sound like we're in a hurry.
Yeah, we are.
We have some looking glass that we could provide for all of you. We would potentially get you to your destination. Have any of you been to where you need to go?
I looked at Kohaku.
I don't quite remember.
We're basically just trying to intercept your brother, so...
Right, but I don't remember exactly where we think he is right now.
The last
Out
you
of
had seen
character.
him,
Yeah.
he was in the insect province, presumably heading, based on Dupe's understanding of the direction they were traveling, heading potentially towards the pear province, or somewhere in the insect
Right.
province, but it's hard
So-
to tell.
I'd assume
I think-
you've been both of those.
I think then the answer is Kirid and Kirami. We go to Castle Hiroami. Head them off at the pass, I think.
I turn back to Dorian. Yes, at least one of us has been there.
Then, yes, a looking glass could get you all. We have a few that would be sufficiently large. I do have a request for you all, if you don't mind. I know you've already helped us with that situation, but obviously that situation was not resolved.
Right.
You're friends with Victor. We haven't had contact with him in some time, and his ring has gone missing. Do you happen to know where? Have you seen him recently? Do you know where he is?
Last I'd seen him, he had kind of given up all hope and was in a jail cell and gave me his ring. And he'll hold up his hand.
I see. That would explain a lot. If you
that's
don't
how
mind,
we were able to get here. Sorry, go ahead.
that's all right. If you don't mind, could I ask you to? Could we verify that magically for a moment? It's not that I don't trust you at your word, but we did just meet and we were just attacked.
But that's totally fair. I mean, for all you know, I stole this off of him. So yeah, that's fine.
Right. Well, I know we have confirmed that he is alive at least, so I know you didn't take it off his corpse at the very least.
I think he might actually be with that witch that was just here, the red one. We
That
have reason to
is-
believe she kidnapped him.
Galen was here.
That is concerning, and yes, Vassal, I just got over that. What's with the little, later?
Split
Wait,
Point
personality.
is, that would explain why they were in Victor's room. Interesting. Well, come with me, and they'll go and put you under a zone of truth, which, just as a reminder, it's been heavily nerfed in this campaign. You can still
Oh.
technically lie,
What
but
does it do?
you have disadvantage on your deception checks. But they go, put you through a test, question you a little bit, have a couple of people come and give you a look over, assess your story. Everything seems to check out. They do a little bit of divination about it. Say, well, that's all checks out. So we can provide you with a looking glass that will get you all to where you need to go. But you've all traveled a rather long, arduous way. We can't part with more than the one, so if you want to return here, you'll have to find your own way.
Right, about that. We do have a method to get back. It involves drawing a chalk sigil. We would love your permission to put it. It doesn't even need to be here, just somewhere on the island. We wanted to make sure that that wouldn't offend you in any way. We don't want to be seen as like wormholing into the back of your base or anything like that.
Of course, that would be problematic. However, if you have, if you don't mind, putting a circle a little ways away from the castle, I think you could find a place possibly at Little House.
Certainly. Is that the town nearby? Have we heard that name before?
Yes, it's a port.
Okay. That is plenty good enough. We can put it in town, and we'll make our way back.
If you don't mind, is that usable by others?
Yes.
Perhaps we can do something of an exchange for the use of your portals.
That sounds great. I like doing business.
Perfect. Well, this discussion could take some time, so for now I will send somebody to fetch that looking glass for you, and we can finish up.
Perfect.
He will send somebody to get that looking glass for you guys, and unfortunately, hate it,
It's
but
time to run.
I do have to
Yeah.
run, or I will die. So
Oh, no,
die.
don't die.
At least we know where we're going.
True.
Yeah.
yeah. So just to reiterate, I guess you guys will be heading back to, or for one of you back, but for the rest of you to Castle Kiroame.
I was going to say, I think a lot of us are going to the castle.
All that. So, because of that, I know we had discussed for chat, and I've already kind of mentioned this to all of you guys, but for chat, I know we're like out of holiday schedules and stuff, and we're hoping to be back on regular schedule for a while. Unfortunately, I'm going to take next week off just to prep because this is a big story moment, and I need to fix my house, and I'm just not going to have time to like
Yeah.
get this thoroughly prepped to the level that I want, because this is a big deal for big story deal. And frankly, this was already like a lot to prep.
Can we do an RP session instead?
Yeah, if you guys want to just RP without me, then yeah, that's fine.
Roll dice with each other.
Yeah, you could roll dice at each other, or I might even be able to be here. I just
Yeah, just
you
listen.
have to just like hang out here for a little bit.
Oh, I could grill Cheslaw if you're here.
Yeah, you don't have to prep anything. Just just
That's true. We can, yeah. You know what? We'll plan to do just a light RP session if you guys want.
I might be late or absent.
Yeah, totally fine.
I might want to do some hanging out and thrift shopping with my mom.
Yeah.
Sounds good. We'll do a chill, no pressure, anyone who can make it kind of session. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later. I love you all.
Love you.
Love
Love
you
you,
too.
bye.
Good luck.
Please tell me they have booze here.
It'd be crazy if they did. No, they do. Ches was drunk off his ass when I found him. So
Yeah, well, what if we drank it all?
I don't think he could fit on.
Was he drunk or was he?